everybody. Welcome back to A Late Show. Let's say hi to John Baptiste. Hello, John.
Hello, Stephen. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. We're not actually we're off next week. We're off next week,
right.
but so we're not going to be here to talk about it. I want to talk about it now. You and the band and some other bands around the world are putting together this amazing Carnival Mardi Gras musical piece that I saw today. That's fantastic. Tell me about that thing. Who are these people you're playing with?
Oh my goodness, we're playing with Cass and A.T. Charles, some of Trinidad and Tobago's greatest musicians, and they're doing a song, Savannah Grass, that was the song of Carnival last year. And Quarteto de Groove from Bahia in Brazil. Nega Santos, who is in our, of course, she's featured in there doing traditional Brazilian music from Carnival. We have the New Orleans Rhythm Kings with Hurley and Riley, Shannon Powell from New Orleans. I mean, we can't be together for Carnival this year, but this is the best we're going to get. And
I heard this. It'll come out on Mardi Gras.
That's right.
We'll point at it. We'll point out. You'll see. We'll point out on social media. But please check it out. I listened to it today, and I levitated. I left off the ground. You could have passed a hoop underneath me.
Yeah, right.
Well, John, give me a last little taste before we go off into our little Mardi Gras week. What do you got?
Yes, indeed.
John Baptiste, everybody. Thanks, John. Stay safe.
Yes, indeed.
Folks, I spend most of my time scouting the world for the most highly trained and topical ballerinas, building state-of-the-art sets, adding dramatic cutting-edge lighting and virtuosic 110-piece orchestras to mount for you the epic productions of Swan Lake that are my monologues. But sometimes I like to hop in my busted-out RV, slam some amyl nitrate poppers, and troll around lumber yards for ex-con log rollers. Set up a discarded boom box with a Miami Sound Machine tape stuck in it. Promise the boys a free hot dog and a scratch-off so I can charge boardwalk tourists nickel a pop to watch the hobo Zumba class of news that is my segment. Quarantinewhile. Ever since winning his 7th Super Bowl on Sunday, Tom Brady has been doing exactly what you think he is, existing in a theoretical plasma state between human and pure alcohol. Now, given what we know about his extremely strict nutrition regimen, you might assume that he got that hammered just by walking past the cough syrup aisle at CVS, but I happen to know from personal experience that Tom Brady can deliver booze to his own body like it's 4th and goal and his stomach is Rob Gronkowski. So, I assume for 4 straight days he's been consuming margaritas via Gatorade shower. But the Brady footage everyone is really talking about is of him and his teammates partying on separate booze barges, and Brady's Hail Mary pass of the Lombardi trophy over the water to Bucs tight end Cameron Brate. Damn. That is risky. The Lombardi trophy could have wound up at the bottom of the river. Reached for comment, Brady said, "What's the big deal? Everyone has like 6 more of these, right?" Though I got to say, I personally would find football a lot more compelling if instead of a ball, those quarterbacks were drilling the receivers with a top-heavy 7-pound chunk of pointy metal. Kickers would be on the sidelines praying, "Don't get within field goal range. Please don't get within field goal range." Quarantinewhile. Hot male politicians getting vaccinated is 2021's strangest thirst trap. Wrong. This year's strangest thirst trap is the Mountain Dew Major Melon Super Bowl ad. It left me deeply confused. Do I want to drink this dog? But people are into pics of hot European politicians getting the COVID vaccine, like Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis and Croatian Finance Minister Zdravko Maric, seen here as doctors try to find a needle sharp enough to penetrate his tricep. Are they trying to find a cure for deltoids? Or what with the lighting? This looks like a one-man show about a guy who was too sexy to be finance minister. I bet that doctor is taking his time with that swab. Just so you know, the best way to sterilize this area is for me just to gently squeeze it. Oh yeah, we're almost there. But the guy who started it all was French Health Minister Olivier Véran, who tweeted this pic of himself with only the word vacciné. A great public health message and good PR for the launch of his new fragrance, Vacciné. The only thing contagious now is passion. Did it turn you on? Quarantinewhile. It's Black History Month, and some progress is being drizzled on a stack of injustice because PepsiCo Incorporated has announced it is rebranding Aunt Jemima to Pearl Milling Company. That is boring. Truly the Washington football team of pancake mix. That couldn't be more dull if they'd named it the Consolidated Breakfast Consortium and Global Pancake Industries LLC Mixable Morning Paste. The name comes from the 19th century business that created the original pancake mix. Can we take another look at that new logo? Okay, they kept the same color scheme and the font size, but wait a second, can we zoom in on the right corner? Jumpin' Jehoshaphat, it still says Aunt Jemima on the box and says new name, same great taste. So she's forced to remain in order to earn the company more money. Does that arrangement ring any bells? You're supposed to remove the bad thing, not remind us of it. That's like if after the Civil Rights Movement, they changed the signs to say, new inclusive water fountain, same whites-only flavor. Quarantinewhile. Hustler magazine founder Larry Flynt has died at age 78. In lieu of flowers, the family asks that you send nudes. Flynt was a titan in the porn biz. Over the years, his company produced not only Hustler, but other niche publications. By which I mean publications that feature photos of people's niches. Also nooks and occasionally crannies for the butter to collect in. When we return, first drafts of Valentine's Day cards with a very special guest. It's Evie. Stick around. You stick around too, please.